Hi, welcome back to another video. So today we're repairing the egg, basically the pump for the LazySpa hot tub, and we keep getting an E02 error message. So I'm going to show you how to best to repair it. First thing to do is to remove the 4 screws that are on the bottom here, just to remove this cover. So once you take the bottom of the lid off, this is what you have inside, and we need to remove this black wire. This is your power lead, and that needs to come off, and then we're going to be removing this Jubilee clip here, and that will enable us to pull this pipe back, and then we can remove this just by twisting. What I've just found here, on the end of this black wire, there's actually a, don't know if you can see it too well in there, but it's actually a screw. The end of the fitting is actually moulded, so just unscrew that, and then literally the wire will then come out, and that's the end of the black wire. So the next thing that we're going to do is to remove this Jubilee clip. That comes off next. So with the Jubilee clip undone, you can just pull that back, and then that comes back. When you do that, just watch out for this little O-ring, this little rubber seal rather, that comes off sometimes. So with that done, now you can remove these 2 screws, one on this side, it's just here, and then there's one on the other side which I've already taken out. It's quite difficult to get to, so remove them 2, then you can remove the pump. And to remove the pump, you need to turn it anti-clockwise, 90 degrees, and then I believe it comes straight out. And, yeah. So the next thing I need to do is just to remove these 6 screws from the pump. They've got a little washer underneath. Just got to make sure you don't lose any of them, and underneath on the back I believe there's a little nut, so make sure you don't lose any of them. So with these 6 screws removed, we can now take this, the top just comes off, and we can change, that's your impeller, and we're going to take that out. It's going to come out, and we're going to change this. Okay. So all you need to do here, just replace your impeller, or replace or refit. When you do, there's one of these little black bungs on the other end on the bottom. Press that into the hole, and then just push this in. In the kit you do get new rubbers. This one's fine, I'm just going to reuse it, and then you can just literally go ahead and fit the top. This little black bung has to go into here. And then you'll notice when you do that, all the holes should line up. Refit is just the reverse procedure. So start with your 6 screws, washers and nuts on the back. Make sure you don't lose any. Put them in diagonally, alternately, like you're doing a road wheel on a car. So when you're putting this back together, make sure you got some Vaseline handy. We've got a small jar here. It's not like we ever use it. Just a quick tip for when you're doing these, grab your nut that fits in the back of there like so. Then sorry about this, let's get it in the focus. Then grab your tiny bolt and washer, put it in the hole, and then with your finger still on the nut behind, you can hold it in place while you screw the bolt in. There you go. Makes it a lot easier. So with the pump put back together and the impeller in, the rubber seals all greased up, we can now, I think the first thing that we need to do is try and get these little screws in here and in down there as well. Quite awkward to see and very awkward to put back in, so we'll get them in first. Then we'll need to put this tube back on, plug it in, and away we go. Important facts here. Little care point here rather. When you're putting this back on, put this screw in first. You've got least room on this side, and by not putting the other one in first here, you actually have a little bit of play, just so you can maneuver it around a little bit, because this space between here and the outer casing is quite tight, so you need as much space as possible. And then do this one on this side, secondary. So basically we've got everything back together. Got the power lead in, screwed on, the fitting screwed on. We got this Jubilee clip tightened up, this in, everything fine. Yeah, all we're going to do now is just put these got 4 little tiny screws on the top as we had. Put them in, and then jobs are good. Before putting it all back together, just double check this connector, this little nut on the end of the earth wire. Just double check that that's tight there. I haven't touched it, but I've just checked it. It's tight there, and it's tight on there as well. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, just a quick catch up. So this is the hot tub now, and the pump all connected up. Currently filling it up with cold water, so just ignore the temperature, 9 degrees. It's all working fine, which is great. No more E02 error message. And one of the things that I did is when I came to fill up emptied the hot tub first of all, and when I came to fill it up, on these 2 here, which are like the main filter. On the bottom one you have like a big filter on the inside, and they're a little bit clogged up, so all I did, I just got the hose pipe and then just pressure washed through there, just sort of back flushed it, and took out a bit of crap. You always get bits of dust and all sorts, you know, hair and all sorts of stuff, and just flushed all that out so it was nice and clean. And then, yeah, I mean, touch wood, that's sorted now. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you could ring the notification bell as well. I keep forgetting to tell people to do that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves. Bye.